The elderly-focused organization, Emerald Foundation, yesterday, the 20th of November 2025, held a media literacy training for its volunteers.
Limitation. All these examples, Atwawu told us, Akiro told us, they were telling us examples that were told through the lens of limitation. That a certain child, what is the solution? The child is not educated. The child wants to go to school and study and is indeed trying, but there's a social problem. The parents cannot afford light in the house for this kid to read. The limitation, you have covered the limitation. And what is the insight? The kid is going under the security light to read.
Javio Magor, a media trainer who also works at Vision Group, led the team and was assisted by fellow journalist Alfred Atwau and Elizabeth Akirovet of radio.
So therefore, this is what I want us to look at. At all times when you go to the field, look at the insight, look at the limitation, look at the response, and look at the evidence. How many children do you have? How long have you been here? You're looking for evidence. Those questions, you're looking for evidence. Responses, what have you done? Who has helped you before? Is there anyone helping you? Who helps you get the water to the house? Is there anyone helping you? You're trying to get the social problem, map the social problem and see what is working and what is not working. But the best way to tell a story is through its limitation.
Established in 2021 in Teso sub-region, Emerald Foundation has intensified its work of documenting and telling stories of marginalized elderly persons. The team is now gaining practical skills in solution journalism, mobile journalism to amplify these voices. The training began with Alfred Atwau, a Vision Group reporter attached to a top radio, who introduced the team to mobile journalism. He guided participants on tools, techniques and practical skills required to effectively carry out their documentation work.
Smartphone is a key tool for mobile journalism because it's in that smartphone that you're going to do the shooting, that you're going to do the editing, that you're going to do the voicing of the story, if at all you're going to follow, that you're going to do the publishing. So without it, you cannot publish it. If you don't have a laptop, you can have a phone. But still, you can't use a laptop for taking pictures. You can't use a laptop for what? For recording the video. So a mobile phone, smartphone, is more important in mobile journalism. And it's why it's a main tool. And which smartphone? A quality smartphone.
Atwau explained that the world is rapidly advancing in technology and applauded organizations like Emerald Foundation for stepping up forward to spotlight community issues.
Seeing such kind of organizations come to Teso, come to address the issues that appeal to Teso, it's really very vital that we people of the media use the media rightly to impact the communities. It's been a very nice opportunity because they've been able to learn on how to publish information using mobile phones. They can be able to publish information from wherever they are, either they're in Katakwi, either they're in Amuria, either they're in Kapelebiong, wherever, provided they have the mobile phones, the internet, and the equipment to do their work. This is an organization that focuses at highlighting and amplifying the voices of the marginalized elderly people in the communities of Teso, and seeing them passionate about mobile journalism. It's really very important because they help us, the media people, to highlight the issues that affect people in the communities of Teso. I have also taught them on how to edit videos using their phones and how they can be able to publish the information using their phones, not only using media as a tool for abusing others, for enmity, for creating violence, but we should be able to use media as a right tool for communication.
We have been basically focused on serving those that have never had children of their own, those that are being left and neglected by family, those that are struggling with addiction, those that have been abused by family members, by other community members, and so on. So in line with this training today, I'm so grateful for this opportunity that we've had to learn, because Emerald Foundation has existed from 2021 since we registered, and despite the fact that we've been having numerous work in different communities, we have not really had the knowledge and the art on how the impact of media could really amplify the voices of the people that we serve. We've been capturing stories, but now I believe that with this training we are able to learn how to capture better stories, how to craft them, and which kind of channels we can have these stories shared to. The other thing that I've really benefited from the training today is also the opportunity to interact with some of the people that are working in the media space in Teso, and like Liz from the media house. That is really going to help us a lot to be able to reach out to them whenever we have any engagements in the community, and to also be able to amplify some of the voices of the people that we serve.
Omagor, who led a session of solution journalism, emphasized the importance of reporting not only to highlight challenges but also points community toward meaningful interventions.
Today we decided to voluntarily come and train the staff of Emerald Foundation here in Soroti City. This foundation seeks to advocate and support the welfare of the elderly people in our communities, knowing very well that the elderly people in the communities are oftentimes isolated and abandoned in the way that many organizations, government, and other stakeholders, including donors, always prefer to support the orphans, the children, the youth, the women, the widows, the widowers, and also other programs. And very little or few of them give support to the elderly. So therefore, I was very mesmerized by the organization's objective to support the elderly people. And when I came and visited here, I decided that the media team, come here and help them sharpen their media relationships, so they can know how to leverage on the visibility, the media visibility, because we know an organization like this one needs media visibility for their work to be seen, but also to have a couple of people support them and come on board to advocate for the elderly, because I saw photos and footages that they captured from the field where all the people in Teso were rotting away, maggots were eating all the people, no one was helping, apart from them going to visit weekly or daily. These people wash their clothes, clean their homes, and bathe these people, dress their wounds, and it was really, really emotional and mind-blowing at the same time that there's an organization that is taking care of the people who helped us become what we are today, and yet we seem to pay little attention to them. So yes, I hope that the training is going to sharpen their media advocacy, the relationships, and they will be able to make sure that they are media literate in whatever else that they do.
In line with what Emerald Foundation Uganda is doing, championing the values for the community and specifically the elderly people, these are some of the values as Vision Group, as a top radio, that we also champion for, and of course speaking for the marginalized groups, and of course singling out the elderly that Emerald Foundation Uganda is doing is part of the values that we as the media in Vision Group champion also the cause for. Because specifically we feel like if the community, the marginalized people are left out, then basically what will we be doing? So as media, we also champion the cause for advocacy in ensuring that we raise awareness such that the elderly people who are the marginalized, among those that are marginalized, can receive services from the powers that would be. So as media, if we also tag along the Emerald Foundation to speak out to the voiceless people, exactly like the elderly people, then we feel like we shall be doing a lot, or we shall be going a long way in supporting human rights, because we feel like most of the times the elderly people have been left out. So as media, if we tag along organizations such as these ones, then we shall be actually helping to speak out on issues that are affecting the community, the elderly people. So it's a very good cause that Emerald Foundation is doing. And of course, as media, ETOP, as Vision Group, we also feel like we want to tag along, we want to partner them, and such partnerships can enable us to reach out to these people who are vulnerable.
However, the session was finally closed by guest of honor Nazifa, a Bigaba delegate, the Teso regional manager for NFA.
We really needed this also days back, because we would be now very far. We would have edited our stories here other than now hiring people to come and edit our stories. We publish them. But now if we continue practicing these editings, capturing that mobile I'm taking this opportunity to appreciate Maryland for the beautiful foundation that you came up with. Because over years, like me actually, who has moved almost across the whole country, I've seen how there are many organizations, there are many foundations, there are many groups that come up, that mostly they've come out for youth, they've come out for young people. They really value young people and youth as compared and how special you are, that you really came out for the elderly. To look that in most cases these people are left out. And really, in most cases, when an elder person advises you, sometimes we tend to ignore. But in most cases, they carry information, because we have a saying that for them, they see ahead of us. An elder may look at you when you're doing something and is like, you know what? So it's where you're heading. You're going to knock. And indeed, if you don't follow the advice, you'll end up knocking. Yes, it's never too late. At the time we have come, it is the very right time. But I'm so sure this team maybe needed us many years back. All people should have discovered that these elders need this love and attention years back.
The training marked a significant step in strengthening Emerald Foundation's capacity to document and elevate experiences of elderly persons in Teso sub-region. With enhanced media skills and renewed commitment in exclusive storytelling, the organization is now positioned to bring visibility, dignity, and influence to a community where stories are often left untold. Teso Express Media reports.